Okay, let's get into your reading, Taurus. Okay, mark my words, you will get married to this high-profile person after receiving this message. If you're watching this, your life will not be the same again. I'm telling you, there's such a strong energy that I am picking up on in this reading. I am not even joking. I am genuinely shocked. I am so surprised. Like, guys, when I tell you what I'm seeing for you, if you are watching this right now, this is not a coincidence. There are 8 billion people on this planet. You are going to see this reading if you are destined for a beautiful, blessed marriage very, very soon. Very, very soon. In fact, there is going to be news of a marriage for you within this year. Within this year, you will feel like, Moonveil, I'm getting married. Moonveil, I am getting married within this year. You will know about it within this year. It is happening so fast. It's happening so quickly. It's going to happen very, very unexpectedly. It will happen so fast that you can't even understand, okay? We have here 2 tens, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, 2 of the most prosperous marriage cards in the whole of tarot. And out of all the cards in the deck, you have here the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. I'm not even joking when I tell you, you are going to have very, very soon coming in this energy of you just settling down and feeling so fulfilled and so, so happy. This is a fairy tale. You are going to have your fairy tale. I want you to comment down below. My fairy tale is here. Okay, my fairy tale is here because I want you to live as though it's already here. I want you to say the affirmation like it's already here. Comment it down below with a huge smile on your face. My fairy tale is here. Like this reading and subscribe to really seal in the energies so that it happens for you because your fairy tale is here. You know how people talk about like the movies and you have like Disney films and all these like romantic songs and energies, and it's going to happen for you. It is going to happen for you. You are not seeing this because it's a random synchronicity or something. It is happening for you because it is a literal sign, okay? It's not random. It is a sign, and it's going to happen super fast. I'm telling you, the energies here are not lying. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands, whatever day this finds you on, it just means that the message is for you. Okay, the message is for you. This is going to happen for you. Knight of Wands, super fast energy. Like someone here just deciding they want to get married to you and you being like, yeah, I really like you too, and just going with it. Like making it happen, progressing along with it, like super bang, 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 like just super fast. No, I'm not joking because these are really fast-paced energies. There's nothing that screams snail energy, okay? Or slow coach energy. And I just see so much maturity and love and awareness and openness and care and respect, where things just work, things just progress, things just come together. Especially because the King of Cups is about love and reciprocation and understanding. And it's this mutual energy of fulfillment, emotional awareness, emotional energies of appreciation. Like there's just this beautiful sense here of things coming together, progressing really nicely, and you feeling your best, and just really being appreciated and looked after by this person. I'm seeing here financial stability. I'm seeing a dream home with this person. You settling down, feeling genuinely so, so loved and respected, and also just really happy with the fact that you're going to be having lots of breakfasts and lunches and dinners with this person and doing random things like running errands or going to the grocery shop with this person, but also being able to build a life and being able to build a home and a dream family with this person, and to feel so appreciative in all of these small moments, and just feeling so supported by this person and them expressing their feelings and being kind and understanding. Like, that is the marriage you are going to have. I'm telling you, claim this reading. Claim this reading. I'm telling you, it is so amazing and it's so beautiful. And in this reading, I can see that there's going to be conversations of marriage that are going to happen between you and your person within this year. For some of you, you'll get married within this year. Okay, Page of Swords, they're going to act very fast. They're going to move very fast. They're going to take action very quickly. They're going to progress things with you even faster. And especially with the King of Pentacles, there's just this energy here of movement, stability, security, knowing what they want, knowing they want to build a life with you and just building it, okay? Especially with the Chariot. This is this beautiful yin and yang energy. If I know what I want, let's do this. You know what you want. You know you want to be with me. I know I want to be with you. Let's make it happen. And so even if you're watching this and you're completely single, it's still going to happen for you. Watch how it happens. Watch how this person comes in your life so fast. You progress things along. You find out, wow, we're so compatible. There's so many beautiful mutual energies, and it just leads towards marriage, and it leads towards commitment. And it leads towards this future that you have been dreaming and wanting, and you have really had your eyes on, and it just makes you feel good because this connection is one that makes you feel good. It's one that just really uplifts your soul. It uplifts your energy. It makes you feel confident, makes you feel happy. It makes you feel fulfilled. It just makes you feel really happy and really good. And just really happy to be alive, So I'm telling you, if you see 10 to 10 a lot as well, it's a sign that you're getting to the completion that you've wanted in this area of your life. Being love, you're going to get to like the 10 out of 10 energies, right? You're going to settle down, have that commitment, have a partner that makes you feel your best, that unlocks your true potential. Never weighs you down, never cuts off your wings, truly supports you to have all the ambitions, the goals, the dreams, the hopes that you want, and allows you to feel your best and your happiest, allows you to feel your strongest and your most fulfilled, allows you to be you. And this is so significant and so amazing, because they will just be so kind and caring and respectful and understanding and just love you in a way that makes you feel so happy and be just the most generous and the most kind and the most appreciative towards you for who you are. And that is so vital and so significant and just extremely beautiful, because I just feel like that's how you deserve to also be treated with what we see here. Like, it's so incredible. Let's get another card out. It's mutual. It's equal. It's beautiful. This person does a lot towards you. They will provide. They will, if you want money, they'll give you money. Like, the thing here, right, is that they also know that you would support them and help them emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, if they need it too. So, this person just does things. Like, if you need something, it's almost like you don't even have to tell them. They'll just be like, okay, you're not feeling so well. Let me do this. Let me do this. Okay, you're a little bit busy doing this. Let me do this. Let me do this. This is not a lazy person that you have to tell them, like, can you do this? Can you do that? Please, can you get this together? They just do it. And it's such a mutual, equal, beautiful, respectful connection. And it is one that is truly tied in a divine energy of marriage. It's divine. It really is divine. This is one where your spirit guides and angels are going to be celebrating with you. This is your reading, okay? Claim this reading. Claim it. And I want to stay with you a little longer, okay? Because there is so much more in these cards, and I don't want you to leave without hearing all of it. Let me start, okay, with the very first thing I said to you, that you will get married to this high-profile person, and I want to unpack what high-profile really means here. Because I don't want you to picture only fame or celebrity, high profile, okay, in the way this energy is showing up, means someone of substance, someone respected, someone who carries themselves with a certain standing, a certain presence, a certain success. It might be status, it might be wealth, it might simply be that they are deeply admired in their world, the kind of person others look up to. And the significant thing, okay, is that this person of substance chooses you out of everyone they could have, with everything they have. They look at you and decide you are the one they want to build a life with. And I want you to feel how affirming that is, to be chosen not out of scarcity, but by someone who had every option and chose you. And I want to talk about the reader's shock, okay? Because she kept saying it. I am genuinely shocked. I am so surprised. And I don't think that was for show. When a reader is genuinely taken aback by how strong an energy is, it usually means the cards came through unusually clear, unusually loud, unusually certain. Because most readings, okay, have some nuance, it could go either way. But every now and then a reading comes through so strongly, so unmistakably that even the reader is surprised by its force. And that's what happened here. This isn't a faint possibility. It's an energy so strong, it shocked the person reading it. Let me go back, okay, to those two tens that opened your reading, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, because I really need you to understand how significant it is that they came out together, because the 10 of Cups, okay, is the single happiest card in the entire deck. It shows a couple with their arms around each other, children playing beside them, a home in the distance, and a great rainbow of 10 golden cups arcing across the sky. It's the picture of complete emotional fulfillment, of the loving, settled family. And the 10 of Pentacles, okay, is its perfect partner. 3 generations of a family gathered under a grand archway, the family crest carved in stone, coins everywhere. It's the card of lasting wealth, of legacy, of the settled, generational, built to last kind of security. So put them together, okay? And what do you have? The happiest emotional card and the most secure material card side by side. Love and stability, the fairy tale feeling, and the solid foundation under it. That's not a fling. That's not a maybe. That's the card spelling out a marriage that is both deeply happy and built to last. And there's one more thing, okay, about those 10s I want you to hold on to. 10 is the number of completion, the end of a cycle, the full circle. And to have not one but 2 10s appear together in your love reading is the universe saying that a long cycle is completing for you. And I wonder, okay, how long that cycle has been. How many years of searching? How many almost? How many times you thought maybe this is it, only for it to not be? How long you've carried the quiet question of whether it would ever be your turn. And the 2 10s are saying, okay, that cycle is closing. The searching is ending. The long chapter of waiting and wondering is reaching its completion, and what completes it is exactly what you hoped for all along. the settling down, the fulfillment, the fairy tale, arriving to close the loop and open a whole new life. And I want you to really sit with the word soon, okay? Because the reader kept repeating it very, very soon within this year, happening so fast. And repetition like that is the cards underlining something. This isn't a someday reading. It's a this is close reading. And I think, okay, if you've been single a long time or stuck in something that never progressed, the idea of marriage this year might feel almost impossible to believe. Your mind might go, there's no one even on the horizon. How could it happen that fast? But that's exactly the point of the Knight of Wands, okay? And the Page of Swords and the Chariot. These are the fastest, most action-driven cards in the whole deck. They don't describe slow, gradual buildups. They describe things that arrive suddenly, that move bang, 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 that go from nothing to everything in a blink. So the fact that you can't see it coming yet, okay, doesn't contradict the reading. It fits it perfectly, because this kind of energy is exactly the kind that shows up unexpectedly, out of nowhere, fast enough to take your breath away. And I want to say something reassuring, okay, about how fast all of this moves. Because for some people, fast can feel scary. You might think, if it happens that quickly, how do I know it's real? How do I know it'll last? But here's the thing, okay? Fast doesn't mean shallow. The speed in these cards isn't recklessness, it's alignment. It's two people who are both ready, both clear, both done with games and confusion, recognizing each other and not wasting time pretending they don't. Because when something is genuinely right, okay, it often doesn't need years of agonizing. The doubt, the endless deliberation, usually shows up when something is wrong, when part of you is trying to talk yourself into something. But when it's right, there's a clarity that moves quickly because there's nothing to overthink. So if this love arrives fast, okay, I don't want you to distrust it for that reason. The speed is not a red flag. It's the Chariot, two aligned people moving as one. It's the Knight of Wands, certainty in motion. It's what it looks like when something is simply, deeply meant to be. And I want to spend a moment, okay, on the Chariot, because it's such a powerful card to have in a marriage reading. The Chariot shows a figure riding a chariot pulled by two sphinxes, one black and one white, pulling in what looks like opposite directions, and yet the charioteer drives them forward as one. And that's the yin and yang the reader mentioned, okay? Two different people, two different energies coming together and moving in the same direction. The Chariot is the card of aligned wills, of two people both deciding, yes, this, let's go. And then actually going. And I love that, okay? Because so many connections fail, not from lack of love, but from lack of alignment. One person wants it and the other doesn't. One is ready and the other keeps stalling. But the Chariot is two people who both want it, both at the same time, both willing to move. And when that alignment happens, things move fast because nothing is holding it back. And I want to speak, okay, to those of you who are completely single right now, because the reader spoke to you directly, and I want to make sure you heard it. Even if you're watching this and there is nobody, no prospect, no one on the horizon, this still applies to you. In fact, okay, the fast, unexpected nature of these cards is almost better news for someone single because it means you don't need a slow build with someone already in your life. This energy describes someone arriving fresh, out of nowhere, and things moving so quickly from there that it leads to marriage faster than you'd ever expect. So if you feel alone right now, okay, I don't want you to read that as evidence against this reading. Read it as the blank space right before the person walks in. The quiet before the fairy tale begins. And I want to talk about this person, okay, because the cards painted them so clearly. The King of Cups and the King of Pentacles together. That's a very specific portrait. The King of Cups, okay, is emotional maturity, a person who can feel, who can express, who reciprocates, who meets you on the emotional level instead of leaving you to do all the feeling alone. And the King of Pentacles is the provider, the builder, the stable, secure, knows what he wants energy. So put those two kings together, okay, and you get someone who is both emotionally present and practically solid, both tender and dependable, someone who will hold your heart and build your life at the same time. And that combination, honestly, is what most people search their whole lives for. And I want to add, okay, why it's so rare to find both in one person, because it helps you appreciate what's coming. A lot of emotionally warm people struggle with the practical side, the stability, the providing, the building. And a lot of stable, successful people struggle with the emotional side, the expressing, the tenderness, the being truly present. So to find someone, okay, who is both, who can build you a secure life and hold your heart with care, who is King of Pentacles solid and King of Cups tender, is genuinely uncommon. It's the whole package. The kind of partner you don't have to choose between safety and warmth with, because they bring both. And I loved, okay, all the small ordinary things the reader saw. The breakfasts, the lunches, the dinners, the running errands, the grocery shop, because I want you to notice how domestic and real those images are. Because a lot of romance fantasies, okay, are all grand gestures and dramatic moments. But real, lasting love is mostly made of the small, ordinary moments, the everyday togetherness, the grocery runs that somehow feel nice because you're with them, the quiet Tuesday dinners, the errands that become time together. And the fact that the cards showed those, okay, tells me this isn't just a wedding they're promising you. It's a marriage, a whole life. The beautiful, ordinary, day in, day out companionship of building a life with someone who feels like home. And I want to underline something, okay, about the way this person cares for you, because the reader kept describing it. They just do it. You don't have to ask. You don't have to chase. You don't have to manage them like another responsibility. And if you've ever been, okay, in a connection where you had to beg for the bare minimum, where you carried everything, where you had to spell out every little need and still not get it met, then you know how huge this is. Because a partner who just notices, okay, who sees you're tired and steps in, who sees you're busy and picks up the slack without being asked, without keeping score, is a completely different experience of love. It's the difference between being partnered and being alone next to someone. And the cards are promising you the real partnership. And I want to talk, okay, about the word fairy tale, because the reader used it again and again. Your fairy tale is here, and asked you to affirm it as if it's already true. And I think there's real wisdom in that, beyond just positive thinking, because when you've wanted something for a long time, okay, and it hasn't come, you can develop a kind of protective disbelief. You stop letting yourself want it too openly, because wanting it and not having it hurts. So you shrink the dream. You tell yourself maybe it's not for you. Maybe you're being unrealistic. Maybe fairy tales are for other people. And affirming my fairy tale is here, okay? Out loud, with a smile, is a way of undoing that. It's a way of telling yourself that you're allowed to want the big, beautiful, wholehearted love. That you don't have to settle for less just to protect yourself from hoping. That the fairy tale is not childish or naive. It's simply what you deserve. And I want to say that word clearly, okay, deserve, because the reader kept returning to it. That's how you deserve to be treated. And I don't want it to wash over you. You deserve a love that just does things without being asked. You deserve to be provided for and cared for and noticed. You deserve a partner who is kind and generous and appreciative of exactly who you are. Not the you who performs or shrinks or earns it. The you who just is. The reader said it. They love you in a way that allows you to be you. And that, okay, is the rarest and most precious thing, to be loved as yourself, fully, without having to become someone else to earn it. And the reciprocity, okay, I want to name that too, because it goes both ways. The reader saw that you would support them emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, just as much as they support you. And that's what makes it mutual. That's what makes it equal, because this isn't about, okay, finding someone to rescue you or someone to carry. It's two whole people pouring into each other, each one making the other's life softer, warmer, more supported. And that balance is exactly what makes a marriage actually last. And I want to hold on to, okay, one of the most moving things the reader said, that this connection is truly tied in a divine energy of marriage, and that your spirit guides and angels are going to be celebrating with you. And I want you to really picture that, okay? Because it's a beautiful image. This union isn't just two people deciding to be together. It's something the unseen world is rooting for. Something your guides have been quietly working toward, arranging behind the scenes, moving pieces into place long before you could see them. And when it finally happens, okay, the reader saw a whole celebration on the other side. Your angels, your guides, the loving forces around you genuinely rejoicing that you finally have the thing they've been guiding you toward. You won't be celebrating alone. The whole unseen world celebrates with you. And I think there's such comfort in that, okay, because it means this love is blessed, protected, watched over. It's not something you have to force or grip or fear losing. It's something the universe itself wants for you and is actively bringing to pass. And I want to come back, okay, to the 10 to 10 sign the reader told you to watch for, because it's a beautiful piece of guidance for the days ahead. Seeing 10 to 10, she said, means you're reaching completion in the area of love, the 10 out of 10 energy. So over the coming days and weeks, okay, genuinely watch for it. A clock at 10:10, a total that lands on 10:10, a date, a page number, a random 10:10 that catches your eye. And when you see it, let it be your confirmation, a little tap on the shoulder from the universe saying, yes, the completion in love is on its way. And I want to sit, okay, with one of the most beautiful lines in your whole reading. A partner who never cuts off your wings, because that phrase says so much about what this love will and won't be. Because some love, okay, however well-intentioned, clips your wings. It makes you smaller. It asks you to dim your ambitions, to shrink your dreams, to give up parts of yourself to fit into the relationship. And you can be loved and still be quietly diminished by the wrong love. But this person, okay, does the opposite. They unlock your potential. They support your ambitions, your goals, your dreams. They make you feel stronger, not smaller, freer, not caged. They want to watch you fly, and they hand you more sky, not less. And that, okay, is how you know it's the right one. Not just that they love you, but that their love expands you. That you become more yourself with them, not less. That your wings get bigger in their company, never clipped. And right now, okay, I want you to take a slow breath with me. Breathe in the truth that this is coming for you, not for someone luckier, not for someone more deserving, for you. And breathe out every old story that said marriage, partnership, the fairy tale wasn't in the cards for you. Let it go and let me gather it all up for you. Okay, one more time. The 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, two of the most powerful marriage cards. Love and lasting security together. The Knight of Wands, fast, sudden, unexpected arrival. The King of Cups, an emotionally mature, reciprocating partner. The Page of Swords, quick action and progress. The King of Pentacles, stability and someone who builds a life with you. And the Chariot, two people who both know what they want and make it happen. So let me lay this all out one final time, okay, slowly so it settles. You are going to get married, and soon, with news of it potentially within this year, happening fast, unexpectedly, like a fairy tale arriving out of nowhere. And the person is both emotionally present and practically solid, kind, generous, attentive. Someone who just does things without being asked, who makes you feel your best, your strongest, your most fulfilled. And the love is mutual, equal, reciprocal, built of grand happiness and small, ordinary, beautiful, everyday moments. A whole life, not just a wedding day. One message. Your fairy tale is not a fantasy, it's a forecast. And it's arriving soon. So claim it, loves. Comment below, my fairy tale is here, with a huge smile on your face, and let the universe hear you say it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Moonveil Tarot, like this reading, and share the blessing with someone who needs it too. I genuinely read every comment, even the ones I can't always reply to individually. Your story becomes part of the reason this reading keeps finding the next person who needs it. Wherever you're watching this from, okay, I want you to actually feel this settle in before you go. You may have waited so long, okay, for love that leads somewhere, for someone who stays, for the fairy tale you weren't sure was ever meant for you. And this reading found you, okay, on this exact day as a sign to tell you it's not only meant for you, it's close. The 2 10s don't lie. The fast cards don't lie. The marriage energy running through every card is real and it's yours. So let yourself believe it, okay? Comment your affirmation, hold the smile, and get ready because the person who is going to love you like this, fully, mutually, divinely, is closer than you think. And your fairy tale is already on its way. And before you go, okay, I want to answer why this reached you on this exact day, because the timing is part of the message. You didn't find this a year ago. You didn't find it next year. You found it now, right at the threshold of the season this reading describes. Because a message like this, okay, tends to arrive just before the thing it promises, as a heads up, a preparing of your heart, so that when it starts, when this person appears, when things begin moving bang, 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 you recognize it instead of doubting it, so that you don't talk yourself out of the very thing you've been waiting for because it came faster than you believed it could. So consider yourself warned, okay, in the best possible way. Love is coming, and it's coming fast, and now you know to say yes to it when it does. So let yourself believe it, okay? Comment your affirmation, hold the smile, and get ready, because the person who is going to love you like this, fully, mutually, divinely, is closer than you think, and your fairy tale is already on its way. Take care of yourself. Bye, loves.